America's Equitable Fine Art Fair Butter is back for the third year in a row this Labor Day weekend, exhibiting the work of 40-plus artists from Indiana and across the country.
With us today to butter us up about butter is Butter Director Deanna Craig.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here.
You look amazing.
Well, thank you.
So she's a piece of art right now.
I know, absolutely. Describe to us what butter is.
Sure.
And who this is for, how this came to be.
So Butter is a multi-day fine art fair. It extends from Thursday to Sunday, and we are inviting everyone. So there's art for everyone. There is 3D art, 2D art, performance, poets, dancers, anything that you consider art, you'll find at Butter.
I love it. I want to know the story behind the name Butter.
Sure. So Gang Gang founder Alan Bacon decided, you know, what goes good with everything? What spreads easy? Butter.
Absolutely.
So the name stuck, and here we are.
Makes you hungry.
You're showcasing 49 artists. What do you look for when you're picking? Because you're not just taking anybody in every piece of art. You've got to really meticulously pick who this is going to be. So what went into figuring that out?
So we have an amazing curatorial team that looks at artists from all over the country. So we want to highlight artists right here in Indianapolis, but we want to put them in the same conversation with artists on the national level. And so we're looking for an emerging artist. We're looking for mid-career artists that have been practicing for 25 plus years. Butter is for everyone. And so we want it to be inviting for all people. We have new collectors. We have collectors that have been with us for all 3 years. We have students coming, and so we want it to be inviting for all eyes.
Very cool. So what can attendees expect from this year's event versus last year's?
So we have expanded our footprint this year. We are expecting to cover 40,000 feet. We're expecting about 10,000 people. This year we have a performance stage and a conversation stage. And so if you're looking for live performances, kind of like a concert vibe, we have that. Ooh. If you're coming to learn about the behind the scenes and art administration and kind of how does art work, how does an art fair work, we have an entire conversation stage, and then we have an art gallery that's just full of art. So depending on what you're looking for, you'll find it at Butter.
One of my favorite things about festivals when they're newer is the third year, because it's a huge year, and whether or not it determines if it's going to be every year for the next of however long you all want to do this. Was there any pressure on your guys' end to make sure that this year was bigger and better than year two and really set the stage for what's to come?
Just the trajectory of Butter has just kind of been bigger and better every year, just naturally. Butter is about the people that bring the energy, and so as people get more excited, we have to step our game up, and so we're just trying to match the energy that is brought to Butter. And so we're very excited, and we were highlighted all over just kind of throughout the year, and so we are set to be bigger than ever before.
All right, breaking records with this year's Butter. I love it. Thank you so much for joining us.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
If you want to learn more about the Fine Art Festival, Butter, just stroll on over to allindiana.tv. It's always going to be a great time, and everyone who's ever gone has done nothing but praise it because it's a fantastic event. So thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. We appreciate it.